Hi, this is Jim with the Mature Minded Gamers, and I'm going to talk about Eden Crafters tips to get started. When you start Eden Crafters, you land with your spaceship here that you see in this picture, and it is your only shelter from the harsh environments of the planet. So you can use it temporarily if you need to recharge your stuff as far as oxygen and everything while you're trying to decide where to build. What I recommend you do is try to build close to resources. Right here, for example, is a major iron deposit. That's a good thing to be relatively close to. I'm not that far, but I did build a conveyor belt to it so I could quickly get my resources from it and not have to run out there every time. Because if you look inside this container, now I have already made iron ingots because it takes the iron ore, moves it to this forge, and dumps it in here. One of the nice things you can do early on in the game is since your battery or your oxygen actually doesn't last that long, your battery too, but the oxygen is the important part, is you can launch your drone, you can zoom out to the refinery, because early on your refinery doesn't allow a conveyor belt. You can hit E, you can collect the goods, and then you can hit E again, and bam, you're back at home. You don't have to even fly back. So it's faster. Just a little trick you can do. In Eden Crafters, if you're out in the environment, you can have harsh weather conditions that can really hurt you. And if you notice, my oxygen bar, the O2 bar in the bottom left, the gray one, is depleting. It will go down. Mine has been upgraded. If you look over here, I have an oxygen tank upgrade and a battery upgrade. Batteries kind of work like your stamina. It also runs your mining tool. So it's going down. I'm far from home. I could die out here, but I came prepared. What I can do is I can build a living compartment. As you see, I brought enough stuff to build it. I'm going to put it down. Go get in the living compartment, and you'll see all my stats come back except for health, and the stats will come back if you eat food. So bring enough food with you as well. So one of the tricks you can do in this game to keep your oxygen from going down or not get hurt by weather effects while you're exploring, or while you're at your home base for that matter, you stand in the doorway like this and you hit V. And see how I'm just standing there? I'm right on the edge, but I'm not using oxygen, but my drone works. If you go too far inside of the building, the drone will not work properly. But right now, I can fly to a certain range and I can explore. That's where I came from. That's where I am. So I can explore around to see where I'm, maybe wanting to go. Or, you hit shift to go down, you hit spacebar to go up. I can just go around and mine all the resources in the area around me. So it's a nice way of keeping safe while you get a few new resources and you see where you want to go. All right, hit V. I'm done. I'm going to hit X and hold it. I'm going to pick this back up. I'm going to go further this direction because this looks interesting to me. I want to see what's over here. All right. Let's just say my oxygen's running out. And all I've got to do is pick up my living compartment, put it back down, go in, recharge. I can stand in the doorway, get my drone out, and look around some more. And I can mine some more if that's what I want to do. Here's another tip. If you hit E to go in your workbench and you want to craft some iron ingots, you can push the left button once and it'll make one at a time, and you can just keep mashing it. That's okay, it works. Or you can hit shift left click and it'll do 10 at a time up to 30, and then you can just let it run. If you leave the workbench while it's crafting, it will not continue crafting though. Now I go back in, it quit. If you want to move things into your inventory or out of your inventory, you can shift click to move them all at once instead of dragging. One of the things I really like to do is use my drone to build. You can get a eagle's eye view basically of your base. You get a feel for where everything is and how it's laying out and where it needs to go. You can pick a new item and place it like right here, let's say. And you got a real good feeling for just where it fits in the whole picture, I think. And if you want to, you can even pick it back up. Something cool to keep an eye out for are caves. Caves usually have things that you don't usually find elsewhere, or at least not as easy. In this one, we are finding sulfur ore. Looks like there's some cobalt in here. Diamond ore. So keep a lookout and see if you can find them. You can find some resources that are rare and harder to get. I hope this video has helped you a little bit to get started in Eden Crafters. There is so much to learn and so much to do. If you've liked this video, please give us a like. Consider subscribing to our channel and we'll talk to you next time. Have a good night, everyone.